One of my runners came to see me the other day because of some horrible nagging pain at the front of her hip. Now, I'm going to go through the top 3 mistakes that people make when trying to treat this kind of pain. So the first mistake that people make, which is misdiagnosing it. People think immediately that they've strained their hip flexor. Your hip flexor is a muscle that lives at the front of the hip, and people kind of just believe that because that muscle lives there, that's the muscle which is irritated. Actually, hip flexor strains are more common in things like football because that involves things like kicking. The second mistake that people make when trying to treat pain at the front of the hip is using stretching. For a runner, if the maximum your hip can tolerate is here, the amount of load your hip needs to do to run is here, stretching is never going to bridge that gap. The third mistake that people make is not having a look at their running technique, because there's some studies to show that certain running techniques might make the hip work harder than it needs to.